Can you guys hear me now? Okay, cool. So we got three tacos, two chickens, one, actually, I misspoke. Two asadas, one chicken, and then we have two green sauces, and then we have one red sauce, which is super spicy. Now, I'm a spice fiend. I personally love spicy food. So the red salsa doesn't really scare me, but sometimes I do get jarred because sometimes I'm perplexed by how spicy it is, and I love me some spice. Um, Also, pardon my voice right now. I'm under the weather. I just got over a nasty cold, you guys. It's not even funny. I wish I could share my food with you guys digitally. I would share, but I can't. But anyways, we're gonna get in with that red salt. Oh my God, I put way more than I expected. Well, we're already committed now, so might as well. You guys get to take the first bite with me. Honestly, whenever I watch other people eat live, I like to eat my own food. Like, I don't like watching mukbangs without eating something. Maybe that's just me, but like, I have to have some sort of food to like want to continue it, you know? It's like eating with a friend. I find it weirdly comforting. Maybe it's an issue or coping mechanism type of thing, but I like watching other people eat digitally. Okay, first bite. I think we're gonna start with the chicken one. Oh my God, it's so good, you guys. They were not skimpy with the meat. We love. First bite, you guys. This is the pollo. Ready? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So I put both red and blue, red and green. Imagine they had blue salsa. It's like crushed Takis. Ban you? Why? You didn't do anything. Do you want to be banned just for funsies? Mmm. You guys, the chicken one is so good. Like the salsa, like you ever have a taco and it's not really good and it's like literally the salsa that's saving it. In this regard, that is not the case. These tacos can stand alone. The meat is so well seasoned, you wouldn't even really need any salsa. You're making a YouTube channel? Nice. What kind of content will you be making? Am I Indian? Sure. You know what's crazy? I've had other Indians ask me why I have a star on my face. It's literally a pimple patch, you guys. It's not a bindi. I get this every time. I kid you not. Chocolate's really good though. I was muted for like the first 2 minutes, so that's kind of embarrassing, but we can always clip things. This is the beef. Guys, have a bite. It's literally dripping juice. It wants to be ate. Look at that. Ready? Mmm. These tacos are the perfect amount of greasy. You know what I mean? Give me a cig. Ew. People still smoke cigarettes. Maybe I'm childish, but cigarettes just don't sound appealing at all. Some people will be like, it keeps me skinny. Girl, there's Ozempics, there's pills, like there's different options out there. Do you need cigarettes to stay skinny? At what cost? Cancer? Like what are we talking about? Charlie, I fear you have a weird. Never mind. I have to keep things PG. This video is not even for kids. Some of the meat fell out of the tacos. I'm one of those girls, like, I've seen people who've had tacos, the meat will fall out, and instead of just putting the meat back in, they're like, oh, it's out of the taco now. I can't eat it. It's like, girl, what are we talking about? Just put the meat back into the tortilla. Let me read some of these comments. Have I given my friends the gifts yet? No, no, no. I have not given them yet. I will tomorrow, so I'm really excited about that. I'm very optimistic to see how they react to the gifts. If you guys don't know what we're talking about one of my past lives where I was making V-Day gifts for my girlfriends. So if you haven't seen it, check that video out. It was really fun and it was just a nice little vibe. You guys can probably, you know, go to your local Dollar Tree and make some pretty cool gifts just based off of that video alone. Plus, V-Day is coming up, so maybe it'll inspire you to get creative with your gift ideas. But, what's with the star? It's a pimple patch, you guys. It sucks up acne gunk, okay? Oh my god, I thought this bird was going to fly into my car, y'all. That's kind of crazy. Birds are not real. Shalom. Shalom, shalom. I'm not that, but I'm just saying that just because I saw it in the comments. Don't get pressed. Um, what's with the star? Pimple patch, you guys. It's a pimple patch. It sucks up the stuff in your acne. Ban me. Squid Game Season 2. Ooh, you guys watch Squid Games? What shows you guys watch? It's 30 a.m. God, we're making time now. That's crazy. Um, thank you for telling me I'm not your usual type and an exception to your normative interests. I don't know if I should be flattered or not. I don't feel flattered though. So, beef taco time. Mmm. That was a splendid bite. Okay? Like, wow. Send me. Hi. Hello, hello. We're eating tacos and chatting. Y'all, I'm in SoCal. So I don't live in LA, but I'm close by. Like, I can get there in an hour, right? So I was actually in LA the the day after the fire started, and it was so grim. Like, it was actually really scary. I've never seen LA in that kind of state before. Um, and it just, like, seeing all the fires and seeing all the, you know, terrible loss of homes and lives and pets and memories and all that stuff, it just shows you how fragile and frail life truly is. Like, you may be good one day and then the next you're having the worst day of your life. Life is so unpredictable, and it just makes you realize, like, you know, there's really nothing in this life that we can take with us. And that's why it's important to be humble, to remember that things change in a blink of an eye, and just to really cherish people, because I'm guessing, or it's not even really a guess, but I'm sure there's people who were well off who didn't really have loved ones or close people to call when they, realized their home was about to go under in a fire. And that's unfortunate, but it's true. It's like if you burn all your bridges, or if you're not a nice and empathetic person, or you never say hi to your neighbors, or you're mean and all this crazy stuff, those same people that you treated that way, they may be the very people that may come to help you in your time of need. And if you've burnt those bridges, then you may not get the help, or people may not even remember you. Like, I'm hearing a lot of stories about a lot of older people who were basically stuck in their home during the fires, and if it wasn't for a neighbor they interacted with or they were kind to that remembered them, they would have been stuck in those homes. And a lot of these elderly people, they're disabled, they're not feeling great, they can't walk, so their neighbors really came to their aid and rescued them and saved their lives, And if you, let's say, like, you were one of those people who wasn't kind to their neighbors, that you didn't really interact with your community, and no one helped you, and you were stuck in your house, well, unfortunately, you probably lost your life. And that's just the reality of life. Treat people kindly, because you really never know who's going to come to your aid when you truly need it the most. Like, and sometimes the aid will not come from people that or, care about you. It comes from complete strangers. Life is very strange. Hi, guys. Hi, 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 hi. Basically, to sum everything up, just be positive. Care for your fellow human beings, because I know that this world is so divisive, and they want to like bring race and your your class and your income into the mix and try to sort you and throw you into a category. But when you start pushing past those views in society and the frameworks and the structures and all those things, you realize that's all BS, because what truly matters is your heart, the legacy you leave behind. Even if it's minuscule, someone's got to remember you. And hopefully it's for something positive and not negative. And I digress. Let's bite a taco. Do I like Mariah Carey? Mm, I would say music-wise, yeah, to a certain extent. Like, I like some of her songs. Personality type, I don't really know her. Like, do we really know any of these celebrities? I mean, I heard that she's a diva and all that jazz, like, but I don't know this person as an individual, so all I'm giving is her persona, per se, Like, I don't know these people. A lot of these celebrities we're finding out are very terrible people, and we need to stop glorifying them. These people don't give a rat's if we live or die. They're just doing their own creative thing, and half of them aren't even talented, and that's the gag. Some of them aren't even talented people, and for some reason, the machine behind them just pushes them to the forefront, and we're just, I guess society accepts it. I don't know. Your grandma went to her concert? Sounds about right. Mariah. I mean, if you could procreate with someone like Nick Cannon, that's kind of telling. But I don't know. I'm just a civilian. I don't know. You guys, the sun is setting. He's a lucky guy. Nick Cannon. He's a super spreader. You guys, in the spirit of tacos, because they were so good, I went to Jack in the Box and I also got some churros. Jack in the Box has mini churros. They've been on the menu for ages now. This is nothing new. There's supposed to be 5 in here, but I already partook in eating one. So, yeah. They're just so good. They're filled with like cinnamon sugar. They're super crispy. You guys, these have 0 nutritional value. I can literally taste it like they're instant gratification food, you know? You ever eat certain foods and you're like, oh wow, that tasted so good, but it's like, I wish I didn't eat all those calories, and that literally did nothing to my body except probably something detrimental, you know? That's just me though. The star is so marked, so you know where to finish. You thought you ate with that. Porn has ruined the minds of so many great. Isn't that so sad? He's a victim. He doesn't even know it. You guys are so nice. Thank you. You guys, every time I eat fried food from a drive-thru, I always think about how most of the city has gotten like their food in that same grease that they use. Like, it's just recycling. It's like, that's weird, you know? The sun is setting. You guys, my face would probably be way smaller if I stopped eating fried food, but I'm on break right now. Winter break is almost over, so let me enjoy the last few days of break. Thank you guys. You guys are so kind. Glowy skin. I mean, this is not even peak skin, and I'm not even trying to toot my own horn, but I think that the lotion that I'm using for my moisturizer is not it. And that's why I have all these stars on my face, because I keep breaking out in certain regions. And my other lotion would not break me out at all. I have sensitive skin, so that like really matters to my skin life. My skin does not deal well with new or abrasive products. So the lotion, the moisturizer I use for my skin usually is Cetaphil. I don't like CeraVe. That stuff is not it, at least for me, and I've heard a lot of other people say stuff about CeraVe too. But you know what's crazy? I switched my use of CeraVe about 2 years ago. I've known for a while something was off because my skin told me. And then thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But anyways, so I used to use CeraVe, but then I started really breaking out. They changed their formula. I just know that they did, because my skin started breaking out super crazy. And so I was like, okay, cool. And then my mom, because she has a Costco card, so she went to Costco and got this bundle, and she got Cetaphil. And I was like, it's not usually what I get, but she's like, here, have one. And I was like, oh, well, she already got it, so let me try it. So I use Cetaphil, and I'm waiting. I'm anticipating for a breakout, because I'm thinking, okay, like, ooh, we're about to break out. We're trying something new. But nothing happens. And I just stick with it, and nothing happens. And I literally find out it's the best moisturizer for your skin. So I'm a Cetaphil girly. It's way better. If you haven't tried Cetaphil, I don't know why I went into this direction, but if you haven't tried Cetaphil, make sure you try it, because it is the GOAT of moisturizer. And that's all. Um, what else? Mm, mm, hey everybody, your tooth is loose. Why? This is the last one, you guys. The mini churros. You guys, I should do a gym stream. But the thing about the gym is I don't want to be mad disrespectful to people in the gym, you know? Because I see those videos, like, I see both sides, really, like Chanel, because sometimes the girls are annoying when they're recording videos at the gym and they're not being considerate of the other people, how other people may not actually want to be on camera and they're doing this, you know, to get themselves to where they're going, you know? So having random people in the back of your gym videos is kind of invasive. But then again, it's also a public setting, so when you're in the public, you should always expect the unexpected, even if it's against your own will. Um, so I see it. I get it. And then sometimes the girls will accuse guys of, like, you know, harassment. And they're not even harassing them. Let's be honest. Sometimes you girls, you, and we've all seen it collectively as a society. We've seen some girls have their leggings riled all the way to their internal organs, okay? And then they set up their camera right in front of a guy, and they know that the guy's gonna be like, okay. And then on camera, he's gonna look like a creep because he's probably wondering in his head, why am I on camera? Who is this chick? What is going on? I'm not used, like, they're essentially using the guy for content just to get, you know, people talking as we're talking about it today. And they're like, oh my God, he harassed me in the gym. Oh my God, I'm such a girl. Like, that is so crazy. And it's like, girl, you literally are setting this up. You're a producer. And I'm not justifying real creeps at the gym because I don't want someone to take my words and be like, oh my God, you see, she's blaming the girl. She's a woman. Like, no, we have to be balanced with our views. We need to be more balanced with our, you know, train of thought and really take in both sides because that's what critical thinkers do, right? We're critical thinkers, so we should use our noggin, right? So I get it. So that's my issue with essentially filming at the gym. It's like I don't want to have random people who didn't consent to being in the video, and blurring faces out is a pain, and I don't know if I want to deal with that. And then also, like, I don't know, it's kind of weird being on camera at the gym too, because it's like other people are going to think, like, who do you think you are? Do you think you're like nobody cares? But it's like some people genuinely don't know like what to do at the gym, or they're just interested in you and, you know, your workout routine. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's also like, that's why I don't know. Oh my God, black women are the worst. That's crazy. I mean, like, what am I supposed to do about that? Here we go again with a subjective opinion that is true to one person based off of their own specific experience with a group of people. Generalizations, nothing's new. Next. You guys, that food was so bad. We had 3 tacos and mini churros. Hello. We need cardio. I was talking about the gym and how there's issues on both sides with recording in the gym and how it's invasive, but it's also like a public setting. So you kind of don't consent to things in the public when you're in a public space, but it's also like, you know, the backlash of girls setting up guys and like crying, woe is me, but they're also like having their leggings up into their freaking colon. So weighing both sides, seeing if that's something I would want to do, like to show you guys a gym workout. I don't think I would do live. I think what I would do is probably go when the gym is less busy and record my content there in terms of like my workout routine. Every day at the gym is leg day for me. Okay, I always do leg day because I'm a girl, and glute day always, because that's just important to me. I don't know about you, but that's important to me. I like to have toned legs and I like to have a toned booty, and that's okay. And I can say this too because I used to be way heavier, and I wanted to be that girl who was just like so confident, who just was ripping, like who was really like lifting weights. Her form was literally impeccable. That's what I wanted, not for looks and whatever, just to like be peak fit. Like, you know, being peak fit is like the best human flex you could possibly like achieve, not just physically but also like mentally, like balance. You're eating all your meals, you're not skipping out, you're not hacking up your food just to be like skinny. Like you actually found balance in your day-to-day life to maintain a balanced healthy diet, to actually be fit, and to also, you know, just be mentally clear as well. Like that's what I wanted to do. That's what inspired me to really go hard in the gym. And so if I could instill that kind of like fervor or like passion or zeal for someone else through my content, like that's the goal. Like I want to show you guys that you can lose weight. And like I just had a cheat day, okay? And I don't feel bad about it because I know the work that I put into the gym. And I'm not glorifying eating trash food every day. Once in a while it's cool, but like obviously, like I think also understanding how much work I put into the gym also helps me to appreciate how far I've came and not to get to that place again. That's where like the balance is. Because I feel like every former fat person has that fear, like, oh my God, like I don't ever want to be that big again. Like, you know, like I remember how hard it was. Like I remember the feelings from getting treated differently from my own personal friends and family members. And it's like, oh my God, like I loved myself before. And just seeing the trend, because there is a shift in how people treat you when you start prioritizing yourself and wanting better for yourself for some reason. That's when your biggest ops really show face. And it's so crazy because you would think people want you to be the best version of yourself, and then those are the same people who are trying to tear you down. Why is life like that? Why is that like a common trope in life? The sun's gone, you guys. Let me flip. She's going down. Anyways, I'm a chronic yapper. We're going through so many things right now. But on a very serious note, like sometimes bettering yourself will cause the people that are the ones weighing you down to really like show their true colors. And it's so sad. It gets you every time because you're like, what the frick? But that's life. I don't want to dox because that's weird, but we're just vibing, guys. So I want to say thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for eating with me. And that's about it. So thank you. We'll do this again some other time. Bye.